Jesus Christ, I should stop drinking that. How are you? What are you? Give me a second. Gotta open. I'll open my bottle. Thumbnail link. I don't know. I can upload it, I guess. I think I have it uploaded on my community page, but it's from one of the events. It's a summer event. The login banner, I think, for Counterside. Can't really remember. But hello. How are you? Yeah, we're gonna try to quickly do some Genshin Impact stops, then we'll move on to counter stuff, the side stuff. Might quit halfway. I mean, Genshin stops is pretty hard, I think, actually. Okay, give me a second. A little bit different music today, I don't know. Start with this. Is it a sicker stream? Oh my god, everyone wants to lose that picture, don't you? I'll post later in my community page, but it's from the event, so I'll post later on my community page if you really want that image. My throat. I think I talked too much yesterday, so today I'll be try to be more quiet and less talkative maybe. The short stream anyway. I'm a little bit tired after work, so yep. Okay, I think Abyss reset it. Oh no, it did not reset. Oh, never mind then. I thought it did reset. Guess I'll just do my dailies and the counter side stuff faster than I expected. Actually, after I finished up the stream last night, I spent like an hour and a half trying to clear the Abyss the last minute. It was actually not fun because I haven't played Genshin in a while. I mean, I've been doing dailies, but I haven't been really seriously playing the game, so. Where's your stream video? I have it under the past live stream section. It's unlisted though. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to spend my like news feed with a bunch of like hours and hours of long videos. So I have it. I do have a playlist. I just have it unlisted. So I just have it unlisted. Let me see if I can find a playlist for you. So if you go to my YouTube channel, if you go to my homepage. There's a playlist and the past live stream. No, that's not. Oh, I guess that is not it there. Give me a second. Let me add that onto there then. I don't know why you want to watch it, but give me a second. Playlist. How do I add this to playlist? Oh, there it is. Past live stream. Yeah, it was like a 6 hours long stream yesterday. I think it should be added to the stream now. No, it's not private. It just, I guess the system didn't add it to it. Let's see. Playlist. Yep, it should be in there. Yep. Yep. Now you can go and watch that video. Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna stream either. I felt okay. So I felt like, I mean, I was gonna play some games before I went to go to bed, so. Now let's just turn on some stream. Like I said in the other streams, kind of want the streaming to be regular, and probably like shorter streams or more often. So more like scheduled stream instead of like some once a week kind of style. I didn't really want that at the end. It tires me out a bit, I think. So I think it's better to kind of balance out. And I think I can make a video about the guild content for Counterside tomorrow, because starting tomorrow I think the guild thing starts. So, well, not tomorrow. I have to wait until the weekends where I can hit the boss. Yeah, but I think I can start making video for the Counterside, the consortium thing. So Dicky and the others, yeah, you should be able to find my video in that playlist. How am I supposed to go here? Ah, I don't remember doing this quest. Huh. Okay. Yeah, that video should be coming soon too. And I kind of already gave you my impression from the stream. Like she's not that great. I don't think she's something that you want to prioritize on right now. Probably better leveling up other better SSR units. Because like I said, awakening units like cost a lot of info data to level up their skills. It's like ridiculous, and a lot of gold as well. So I don't think she's really worth the investment as of now. Unless you're like a dolphin, then maybe. Normal day. Is it guild update tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know what about C server. I just know the consortium, like the raid thing unlocks for Korean server tomorrow. So I was talking about the Korean server. I wasn't really talking about C server. I think they gotta make my teleports. It's actually quite annoying. But Inazuma, not so far away. So like 5 weeks left now. Oh, you just max. I mean, if you already maxed her out, you will definitely be able to use her. Oh, you can test it out yourself. She should be pretty decent debuff units that should be able to tank a bit if you give her like a health set and defense setup. Her passive is actually pretty insane as well. It reduced the attack speed of the old enemies. I'm still pretty far away from this. I gotta use this as well. Well, when they're moving set, it's usually mean they are bringing up like contents, like new characters. And since I'm making like, see, for me when I used to play Korean server, whenever new units came out, we always had to pull and we have to test things like that. It was like unknown territory. Where I make videos now for you guys where you know what to avoid and not to pull, or you can decide for yourself after watching my video. So I guess you kind of feel like you don't really have anything to do, because if you're, because I pulled out every single character, so I always felt like there's something for me to do and use around. But if you don't do that, then no. I have 3. Oh, why can't I make my regen? What the heck is going on here? Hello? I already made it. Oh. What? Really? I already made it? Hmm. I wasn't gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do that. No. Oh well. Whatever. I'll live. Hey, me. Medlock. Oh. For some reason, your name reminds me of the Mudrock. Thinking of Mudrock, I have to log into my Arknight. I haven't done this since I got home from work. I'll probably just have a bunch of sanity oh, actually not. I'm at the 130 sanity. So pretty lucky. Or not actually. It's probably 134. Oh no, 98. Huh. Not bad, I guess. But my other mobile games has been getting destroyed by counter-side stuffs. Like, oh my god. I've really got to do some Epic 7 stuffs too. It's actually become more of a stress to play other games. What was I even gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. I feel like C server should have more things to do once the what is it called? Consortium stuff comes out. This should give you something to do every week. Then you have Shadow Palace. Shadow Palace is a daily thing, and yeah, I have Benti, so Benti makes things much easier. If you don't have Benti, yeah, the 12-3 is gonna be pretty hard, I think. Yeah, 12 floor now is like actually incredibly hard. I kind of missed the Abyss before it. It was like Cakewalk. I was just able to like clear so easily. But now this current Abyss right now is actually really hard. I mean, Wake Mina is still good in terms of damage. It's like you just don't need it. Imagine if there's a physical damage. What a salt. This doesn't want to just give me the good artifact, does it? Really? There we go. Die. And it's dead. I mean, Eula is pretty good. I changed out my artifact a little bit when I was trying to do Abyss yesterday. I think she does a bit more damage now with her ultimate. Garbage, garbage, garbage. All this garbage, man. I mean, it's not really cheesing. I can do it faster with other character. So I'm just like using character that I haven't hit the max infinity yet, because I want to get their name cards. I mean, Eula is not even the best here. If I use this only in the what is it, the other Geo character, I can clear this faster. So for Eula, I have to wait until her ultimate charges up. Yeah, garbage everywhere. I will start working as a trash. What is it? Trash dumpster driver. Oh my god. Nope. Nope. Oh my lord. This game doesn't want to give me anything, eh? At least counter side, I don't have to deal with these things. Like already dealt enough. I mean, I think Genshin Artifact is better than upgrading equipment with an Epic 7. Yeah, Epic 7 gear grind is like, oh. Play the game for almost 2 years. I still don't have a like speed, like 20 something speed gear. It's actually really depressing. And I think some new guy who started playing in our guild like maybe half a year ago or something during the anniversary. I think he has like 3-4 like 20 plus speed gears, and I'm like, well, I don't have any of those. I don't know, I have like one, and it's not even that good. That's the gacha game though. Gacha game RPG. It's RNG after RNG, you know. Just give me trash. Deleted. Okay, so about time give me something good. Come on. I've been running this domain for like months. Oh my god. It's just it's like garbage everywhere. But yo, how are you? Did I play Illusion Connect? No. I know what the game it looks like. The funny story, I think Korean server like died out pretty fast, so some of my colleagues played that game. I mean, I don't want to bash on Chinese games like that, but like usually like games like that have really like cringy advertisement, like really bad ones. Like Zero Lane had a really bad advertisement. It's like I think they all like, it's like some third-party advertisement company. Ooh, we got 4 artifacts here. Yeah, but I think it's like some third-party advertisement company they get hired for, and they do asshat work. It's like if I was making a game, and if I saw them making advertisement like that, I'll be pretty pissed. But let me check this first. They said it became pay to win. I mean, I usually don't believe when they say they became pay to win. I like to play the game, understand the game first before someone calls it pay to win. No, defense, not worth it. Wow, 2 Pyro Cup, really? Both garbage. Wow, I can't even use any of these. Amazing. Yeah, but the RNG keeps players playing, I guess. That's the whole thing. It's like endless time sink. Same for counter. Same thing for counter side. It's like keep running Shadow Palace for the best skiers. I mean, if you start paying money like a set binder, then yeah, you can really cut your grind. But I don't want to do that, so. Oh, some kind of helicopter outside. What? Trust me, I don't live by the army base. Army base here is like really far away from where I live. But like, it's rare to see like army choppers flying around where I live. I played from the first day and dropped it 2 months ago after they introduced a paid only weapon. Huh. See, I kind of want to kind of stand by that statement as well. I mean, I understand people want to free to play the. Oh, wait a sec. This could be pretty. And doesn't have the next line. I don't know if this will be good. Yeah, but I agree. Like a free to player tends to go crazy over things. I get it, but I should not say, but I kind of feel like you just kind of have to deal with it. Like if it is you can only get it when you pay the money, yeah, that'll be a problem. But if it's something you can like farm, but it takes a long time because you're free to play, I think that's just what it is. I think. I'm not sure how bad is the PvP in that game though. When I say bad, like how much of the PvP worth within the game. If it is like really PvP heavy game, and if it is a lot of pay to win aspect as they say, then yeah. Wow, I'm so bad. I only caught one. Really. There's another one here. Yeah, if you want this pet thing, yeah, you have to play the previous version. I mean, I don't really like this pet. I wish they give you Paimon as a pet in the future. I'd rather carry her around than this, like, floating things. I mean, honestly, I would pay money to carry Paimons around with me. Which sounds really stupid. To make her into, like, paid items. Like, paid items, but, like, I would pay for it. Well, yeah, I mean, I can't really say the games are pay to win unless I play it. Everyone has different views, but my views are usually if it is achievable, like obtainable through a grind, then yeah, I don't think it's pay to win. For example, I think Genshin Impact weapons wise, I think it's pretty pay to win style thing. But it's different. I have different perspective to it because there are other options, I think. And also it's a single player game, so if the Genshin Impact had a PvP, oh, I can only imagine what kind of complaint the people's gonna have for this game. And people like give free pass to a lot of things in this game because, and I do as well because it's single player. If this was a multiplayer, like multiplayer heavy focus, like PvP style game, oh yeah, I think I would have a lot of problem with this game. But I'm glad this game is more of just play and use what you want at this point. I mean, I enjoy the Honkai, but it does kind of get old and tiring with all the ranking stuff, you know. And kind of forcing to pull new units to stay up in with the ranking. I prefer ranking over like real-time PvP as well, though. I'm not a huge fan of real-time PvP a lot of times. Did it really dodge all my hits? Oh my god. Come here. Get over here. Holy crap, this guy... Oh, this thing is evil. Is it alive? Man, I swear to god, this is like the worst enemy ever. And I think that's the enemy they're adding for the new Abyss, so... Yeah, it's not gonna be fun. And Abyss and Genshin is slowly becoming a little bit like Honkai, I think. What? The music stopped. Ba, ba, ba. So I farm all the stuffs here. I think I need to go in this direction. Okay, PvP on Illusion Connect is based on your power. If you have low power, you're up against the people at your power. You can't fight whales if you're a poor beta player. I hate those flowers as well. Like, I swear to god, those flowers are like annoying. Oh, I heard they're adding electric one from the new world coming, the Inazuma. That one is gonna be annoying. Oh, I actually watched the new trailer for the Breath of the Wild 2 today. Looks cool. But they say 2020 with no dates, so I'm assuming it's like 2023 at least. Because Zelda games usually get delayed by a year these days, so if it says 2022, most likely going to be 2023. Like, if they gave me a date, I'll be less skeptical, but they didn't give us the date, so... I mean, Memorial Arena already kinda is there, I think. Actually, no. Yeah, Abyss in Honkai is basically like Abyss within Genshin. Yeah, Memorial Arena is more like the boss. Yeah, I guess it would give you like a... I don't know, but bosses in Genshin is like really easy, so I don't know how they would make you like... They're gonna have to apply a lot of different like debuffs. Cute white knights, bro. Alright. Can you show your characters? Yeah, I could. Hydro... Mimo... I dodged a lot of characters though. So, I don't have every single character in this game. Yeah, well, those are my characters. Those are my main picks right now. I used to use the Noel a lot, but since I leveled her up, yeah, I don't really use the Noels anymore. Geo Travel is... Okay, here's the thing. I feel like Miho should really give up and make every single traveler skills combined into one. So if I switch... If I max her skills out, and if I switch to like different elements in the future, her skill level should be automatically like maxed up to the one I leveled up. Because it's insane for them to ask you to level up every single skills again and again for each element type. That's just bullshit in my opinion. That's why I stopped leveling up, because I was like, you know what? I just can't. You have a Kanye. She's good, but I haven't been using her quite a lot since I got the Eula. Yeah, I like design like her better. Yeah, this is type Sakura I like the most in Genshin anyway. These kind of clothing, I mean, not bad, but yeah, these types of clothing is more fitting, I think, with this game. Well, every skill using different talent book is not a bad thing, I think, because she's like supposed to be like combined with all these different domains and whatever. Do you spend any money in Counterside? I mean, I do. I always buy the monthly, like the admin, the monthly contracting, as well as the one gives you quartz. Well, that's about it. Then I buy a package here and there, but not really. I haven't felt like I really needed to recently. See this constellation her? Oh. Oh my god. Give 1 year, extra year, and I'll probably have it maxed out. Oh my god. I like her though. She's cute. But that constellation makes me depressed a bit. Did you get home offer hotel? Yes, I did, but you know, he's using that now. My hotel has been backsetted for a while. I haven't used her in a while. I usually use him instead. But when it comes to gacha games, I think people should stop blaming pay-to-win players or whales. Because they're literally funding your games, I think. I mean, some games I only do free-to-play. I'm thankful there are whales out there that's spending money to keep the game float. I just enjoy the game for what I get. But then again, like, I understand, like, if you love the game and if you can't spend the money because of your situation, yeah, it's disheartening, but what could you do though, right? Okay, let me shut up and actually do this quest. I want to get this done today, so I don't have to worry for the rest of the week. I mean, I used to spend way more money, trust me. But like, since I got my award branch like a while ago, I think I got my 6th branch within first 6 months. Because I bought the last one and the 5th one. And actually the 4th one, yeah, with the quartz, so that was a bad choice. Hey, back in the day, we didn't know, like, you could level up that fast, so. Oh god, yeah, so that's like a couple thousand quartz that I just spent to unlock the branch. And I'm better than one of those people, like, opened up every branch with every quartz. Like, I didn't go that far. Come down. I hate these guys. Okay, he's dead. I mean, I think it's a different perspective now. And also it's different per games. But I think if the players spend money, there should be a benefit, right? Like, if there's zero benefit for spending money, like, why would anyone spend money? Like, it does not make sense. And if that's the case, then the game could not survive. But then again, they should make sure, like, they should definitely respect the players who does not want to pay, or dolphins. Like, it's just because you're a whale does not mean you're like better than everyone else, I think. That's my stand on it. Like, I think people who does not play, like, The free-to-player is also very important for every single game. Because if they only make the game for whales, then yeah, game would kind of go bad as well, I think. Nice Lee Yumi. Yeah, I like her skin. She's definitely top waifu. Oh, there he is. There you are. You little sneaky things. Alright, where's the last one? I hate these like thing actually. I wish they give you like better navigation. I think Liu maps are actually easier with these quests though. Oh, there it is. Okay, where is this bastard at? It's probably all the way over there on the right side. Yep. I only bought the admin coin pass. I think I'll buy the quartz packs in the future. A quartz pack is pretty good purchase, I think. Where's this guy? Oh, there he is. Come here. My bad aim. My bad aim. Ooh. Can I kill him? Oh, I killed him. Nice. Big number. We used the same sword for Eula. Did you pull for the broken pines? What's a broken pine? Is that her like equipment weapon thing? No, I didn't even bother. Last weapon banner I went for was the, what is it called, the Homa banner for the spear. Since then I haven't ran the weapon banner at all, so. See, here's what I need to tell you. The translation for that is wrong, by the way. Let me pull out my Google Translate. So, in Korean, the text, Iyumi is Gyeongjang, and the Gyeongjang means inspector. So, her status is inspector. She is not major. So, I mean, she works in police department, and I don't think, do they have a class called a major in the police department? I think major is more the army style. So whoever translated it kind of thought it was a more army base, but in reality they work within the police department. So, and especially the Korean police department. So Yumi's the correct term, the translation for her title will be called the inspector. And the Kang is, I think she was a 강소영 소장. I forgot what is it. I forgot what the Kang Soyoung is within Korea, but like it's something like it's whatever they call her within C server. The English text is not correct. So, well, that's just me nitpicking. Like, who cares? You get the idea. Like, she's in pretty high position when at the age of 16. I think that was the whole point. So if you got that point across, I don't think it really matters. But that's just probably me nitpicking. I don't think translation for C server is that bad. I mean, I definitely played games that had a way worse translation. So I'm giving them a pass on that. Kinda set to learn Deers, hasn't been a lot of main story chapters in Counterside. Yeah, the main story is the juicy parts, but event story that'll be coming in the future will be also really good. So I don't think they're any less than main story when it comes to adding to the story aspect within the game. So I think you will definitely really enjoy it if you like the main story. Yeah, Adele is pretty much a good counter against the soldier comp, so then and yes and no. Soldier nowadays, like they mix and match things, so I got this slushy for the first time in like years from the max, and it's actually giving me some bad results. Like my mouth feels funny now. Lesson for myself: never get slushy again. I'm too old for those things now, I think. Sadly. When I was in like 10, 12, 15, I was able to just eat anything and be fine with it. But nowadays, I just gotta watch out everything I eat. It sucks. Oh yeah, Adele is really useful with the PBE as well, especially in Shadow Palace. She used to be really terrible until she got buffed. Oh man. As soon as she got buffed, she became real good. Like really good. Like her after release within Korean server was a huge meme. Like she was such a garbage unit. And now she's pretty much like the top unit for PvE when it comes to sniper decisions. Okay, where's this guy? Here? Don't see you. Hello? Oh, there it is. Die. Alright, another one cleared. I should have one more to do. And this needs to be fixed so I don't have to go back every time I finish the damn mission. Shadow Hole is not an event. It's a permanent dungeon that gets added to the game. It's a place where you farm like gear for your DPS units. Basically every gear you get from the Shadow Palace has attack stats on it for the set option. And then it comes with, sometimes it comes with the crit chance, which is really bad. Sometimes it comes with the evasion stat, which is pretty decent. Sometimes it comes with the accuracy. Then there's a 4-piece set that increase your attack while increasing your skill cooldown as well as attack speed. So, oh, and the crit damage one. Crit damage one is pretty much garbage. No one uses that. So usually you use the skill recharge and attack boost, or the attack boost and a skill attack speed. Thumbnail source. Everyone's source for that thumbnail, eh? I'm gonna post it on my community page right now. People ask for Probably want to get banned for posting stuff like that within community page. I think YouTube has been actually pretty like flexible though. I'm surprised how like, you know, there's like a, what is it, the YouTuber, the Hololive girls. What's the one with the blonde hair? Like Hot Chama or something. I don't really watch the YouTubers, so, but sometimes their video gets recommended to my newsfeed, and oh my god, she's like the cursed basically. Is that the one I wanted? I think it is. No, this is the one I want. Yeah, this is one I wanted. Cryo damages. I'll be fine. I should be fine. No, this is the music from Blue Archive. It's one of the mobile game coming. I think Global Server is getting released sometime this year, maybe next year. This game has a really good soundtracks. Actually, really, I love pretty much all the soundtrack from this game. I mean, the Genshin soundtrack is really good too. Like Inazuma soundtrack, I listened to the ones that got leaked. Those are really nice. But like I said, I've been playing this game for a while, so you know, you kind of get tired of the listening same music again. Counter side after I'm done with this. It won't be long. I'm almost done. Where are you? Oh, I want to go this way. Yes and no. I mean, if you have it, if you have like gold one with the anti, like a ranger or defender, striker, or even snipers, I think it's worth the using until you get the like cooldown set or attack speed set. Okay, I didn't get fall down. That's good. Up. You sons of. These goddamn flowers. Die. Is it dead? No, it's still alive. Oh my god. I read a story like you advised. What happened to Soyun is very interesting. I loved it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like I said, I played many games, like many mobile games, and many console games too. But I think Counter Side Story is pretty good. So, did this flower just try to freeze me from like that distance? These flowers are like crazy, man. They don't know when to stop or seriously try to. Oh my god. Ah, these flowers, I'm telling you. These flowers are crazy. Their immunity. That's okay, I just need to freeze you there, buddy. And guess what? Eula is actually physical damage, not cryo. So take that. Oh. Okay, this guy's pretty tough. Eat that. Alright. It's dead. Okay, let me look at Alchemy Star right now. If it is the game that I think, what I think it is, Yeah, this is the game. This is the game that like you creates like you're in like a disco tile and you move around to do damage basically. I think it's like a Puzzles and Dragon kind of style game basically. Here's my biggest problem with games like this. I think these kind of games have, I don't want to say lazy. I kind of feel like it has like a bit of lazy design in terms of map. Arknight is kind of like this, I think, but they kind of tend to avoid it by trying to make each stages look somewhat different. But these stages, they all pretty much with the same like tile. That's what I don't really like when it comes to, I mean, am I being hypocritical? I think Arknight is a little bit more unique in that sense. Here's my 2 cents though. Like, I think I played a lot of mobile games, and I think I'm done with playing those like 2D PNG waifu games. I think I'm ready to move on to more 3D games. So the games I'm excited for are coming in the future. Stuff like Honkai Impact 4 probably, even though we don't know when that's coming. Hopefully they'll be pretty good. I'll definitely try it out. Girls Frontline 2, that's another 3D game. It's like an XCOM like. So I'm definitely excited to try that game out. There's also games called Punishing Gray Raven. I played the Chinese server for a bit. I actually don't know if I will play English server again. I don't think I would actually. I think I just got the much of the experience I can get out from the game. Maybe if I get incredibly lucky with the gacha, maybe I'll stick with it. But other than that, yeah, I don't think I'll play that game. That game is a near collaboration, which is a lot of people's gonna like go crazy over for. So. Punishing Gray Raven. I know it sounds really weird. Me and my friends call it Raven. The Raven game. The Raven. Oh, I gotta visit my pot actually. Okay, does any of you guys play like English server? If you do, I need a huge favor. I try to play Guardian Tales, yes. I actually really enjoy playing Guardian Tales until I hit the wall. I really hate any games with like exclusive weapons. Like I think Guardian Tales, I really enjoyed playing it. But I was playing about a month, but I couldn't end up getting Maria's weapon. So yeah, I got all this like stupid 5-star weapon, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. After a month, I was like done. It's an amazing game, but gacha too much for me. Exclusive weapon stuffs, yeah. Yeah, I played King's Raid for a bit. I think I played that for about, when it first came out, about a half year. Then I quit, came back around first anniversary, realized this game is still too grindy for me, so I left the game. Yeah, but like, I know I could mileage, but at that point when I got all this like trash tire weapons, I was like, you know what? Like, what's the point? If I got mileage, like, this could happen to me again in the future. So, like, I mean, I was already playing a lot of other games beside that. So, even though I really liked the game, at that point, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I was like, I'm sad to say, but I just put it up on the side. I have one or two friends who still plays that. That one character is really cool with the Guardian Tales. I think his name is Karam or something. He looks like a werewolf. Kind of reminds some character from like Inuyasha or something. Yeah, he looked pretty cool. Other games besides Genshin and Counterside. Yes, I will. Definitely in the future. Just don't know when. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Does anyone play NA server though? I really need to finish this goddamn quest, and I haven't been unable to. I can go on like Discord channels, but like, I guess I don't really want to do that. I'll really appreciate it if anyone else plays this game. If you don't, that's okay, because I need to finish this quest here. No, not this. I need to finish this quest. I'm on the NA. Do you think you can help me out? I just need to visit someone else's teapot so I can like go ahead and buy stuff from the thing. Tier, tire, yes, it's just a tier, I know. My friends always tell me that. I don't know, something stuck in my head. Come on, give me a break. English was never my first language. I'll try to adjust that in the future. I'll try to make sure tier instead of tire. You can't, you have to wait until Friday? What? I guess it'll add you, I guess. Okay, I'll definitely add you. Okay, give me a second. How do you add people here? How do you add people in this game? Can you post a UID if you don't mind? I'll delete it. Or you can add me as instead, I guess. You don't have to share your ID. Only appears on the weekends. I see. Thanks for telling me. See, I haven't been playing this game too much, so. I wish I had a time. Like, I really want to customize this world, but like, I just don't have a time. Like, seriously, I actually don't have a time. Yeah, English is not my first language. I was not born in here, so. No, I'm on PC. I'm using my PC to stream as well right now, so. No one's hitting my boss head, yeah? Oh my lord. Fine, I will do it myself. Fine, I will do it myself. I'm a Thanos now. I will do it myself. Did you add me? Oh yeah, I can change my name. Someone told me you can't change your names anymore. I guess that wasn't true. I was born in Korea, but yeah. I am Canadian now. That's why you call Kazuha Canadian Ether. Wow, I mean that makes so much sense, but no, as a fellow Canadian, I'll definitely say no to the male characters. I will show you what, like, every characters I'm missing. See? See this? I only go for girls, dude. I got no money for dudes in my world. They're not welcomed. And although I almost thought about pulling her because of the PB when he came out with the clay. Yeah. And I actually really liked his him appearing in the story, so Oh, you're in the HS server? Oh, that's okay. I'll try to find a friends to do it or so. Back to the songs. That's okay if I can't add. Oh, I got friends requests. Vanguard. Waifu faded by the stars. That's a nice. There's nothing like a phrase you can add. Okay guys, songly the gods are different. Okay, gods are different. Gods are like main part of the story, right? I'm collecting them for the story. So give me a pass. And trust me, I'm not a huge fan of like these types of character. Like, what do you call them? What do you call them? Traps? I mean, I guess he's part of it. But I really liked him within the story, actually. Like, him talking with, him like talking to this guy in the story and trying to help him out and trying to like mimic his like dead friend or something. That was pretty cool story. And him sitting on the hand and talking about his past and everything. That was a pretty cool scene. Is that Shota? I thought that was a trap. Isn't that a trap? I think someone like him is the Shota. Like, he does not look like a trap. Yeah, but someone yeah. What a cursed character. One of my friends is really into that character. I'm like, dude, you need to stop like fantasizing things about him. Like, seriously, stop. You know it's never gonna happen. Forgot where my stacks are at. Haven't got the 5-star here in a long time. I think my 5-star pity is pretty. Oh my god, this pissed me off. I usually pity all my awakened banners, so. Okay, so that pot doesn't come until weekends, so I will come back on weekends and hopefully you guys will let me buy it. I think I'm done with counter side. I mean, I'm done with Genshin today, so. Back to... I want Kanyu's cake, but that isn't good. It doesn't happen. Thank you so much. Now I should be finally be able to clear that quest. I've been putting that back for so long, so but thank you. Dude, I don't go for I don't go for Constellation 6, so I don't have money, dude. I definitely don't have money for Constellation 6. The best I got was Clay to Constellation 4 when she came out. That was it. I think that's best I can do for character. I can do about like maybe like I don't know. I can do maybe let's say Constellation 1 or 2. That's like that line. Like anything beyond that is too much for me. Liar. Oh my god. People don't believe me. What is the yellow icon at the bottom? I don't know which yellow button you're talking about. Unless you're talking about my mouse. I think I'll hit raid for everyone today. I'm in a good mood, so. I mean, if you really like the character, Constellation 6 is probably worth it. Yeah, I hope collaboration is good as well. You don't need Constellation to beat the game though. Yeah, Constellation is just... I think usually Constellation 1 and 2 is more than enough. Like if you want to spend... If you're like a kind of like Dolphin player, like I am. Yeah, 1 or 2 is good enough. The weapon is like just dangerous gacha though. It's like, because there's no pity for the weapon. So you could be spending like thousands of dollars and not get the weapon you want. That's just brutal, so... Yeah, the part thing for C server new update is tomorrow. I'm not sure what's coming for the what is it called, the Korean server is not gonna have an update until next week. So Friday they're probably gonna have like the patch notes, but yeah. Yeah, collaboration characters. For Korean servers next week, yeah. Next week should be collaboration update, the 22nd, so. It is a scam. There's no pity. It's a scam. I mean, I feel like after first anniversary, they're definitely gonna go and like probably change things within gachas for Genshin, I think, for weapon banners anyways. They're gonna have to, I feel like. The thing is, I haven't got lucky with the Genshin Impact gacha either. I've never gotten characters. I think earliest I got was like a 50 pulls. That's about it. Usually I always have to wait until like 80 pulls at an average. Is this game like really big or something? Like, is it Alchemy Star like the biggest game coming out recent years? Like, everyone's talking about that game in my chat now. Like, I didn't know this game was this big. I know Tencent is publishing that game, so Tencent is pretty big publisher, so I know they're publishing that game. But that's as far as only thing I really knew about the game, so. Who is the character in the swimsuit? What's the character in this swimsuit? Oh, you're talking about the one in the bottom? That's Yumi. That is Yumi. Yeah, I don't think I need hair. Mm. 69 viewers. Oh, you dropped it into 66 or something. Wow, you got her with the 10 draws? That's really good. It's a fun PvE game. How's a Guilty Gear Strive? I thought about buying the game, but I have really bad memory of like not doing well with the fighting games, so yeah. I don't know. And I don't really like any characters with the Strive right now, to be honest. I mean the Ram and the Mei I can deal with, but I want like character like Dizzy or more exclusive character for the Strive. The Kai is actually really cool within the Strive, I think, but it's great, but the lobby sucks. I think I heard that. I think I heard that the lobby sucked from like the beginning of the, what is it called, the beta times. They not change anything for the lobbies. I mean, I never played the beta, so I don't exactly know why lobbies are bad. I also heard like their other games, the lobbies are pretty bad, like the Dragon Ball Fighter game. I heard the lobbies in that game is pretty bad. If you don't mind telling me the story, what happens to the soul? Cause like I'm trying to understand the story, so I was reading things. Like, does he die or something? Sorry if you want. Sorry if no one wants to know the spoiler in the chat. But does he actually like die or something? I was like reading a story, but like it's like his end of his like saga or something. That's what people were saying in the Strive. Because Soul always has been like the main character from the beginning, but how much did I spend on Counterside? I don't know. Not too much. Actually, yeah, I spent more in Genshin than I spent on Counterside, so I should already tell you. Definitely nowhere near as like top rank as I would be within the Counterside. So that actually shows how expensive Genshin gachas really are. Like, seriously. Who's my top waifu? I mean, Rosaria is definitely on the top. Second spot. We'll do waifu pick after this run, actually. You have to think a bit. Shouting is really good. But Rosaria definitely on the top of the top. Shouting could be second or third. I don't know. I have to think a bit. I mean, if the netcode was bad, I think everyone would be raging about the game. I don't think game would have a good review if the netcode was bad for fighting games. I mean, she's definitely like almost at the top right now. Let me go and I think this shows the character I got. So there are a lot of good characters. I mean, I like Mina. I like Hilde. I like Xion too. Esther, I really liked her at the beginning. I guess she just kind of fell off. Kaona, I definitely really like her. See, here's the thing. I mean, it's probably for a lot of people, but anime girls with the white hair, they tend to be really hit my spot. So, okay, let's have a tier list. Okay, if I have a 10 list, she'll be definitely within that 10 list. So there's a 1. Hilde will be definitely in the dead list too. So there's 2. The 2 spot taken from the 10. 2 spot taken from the 10. I mean, her skins is really nice. I have to come back to her. I'm not sure if I want to put that top 10 list. Orca I really like. I should really buy her skin actually. Orca, I would definitely put on the list. So that's 3 characters. 3 characters. Sorim there. I really like her. So there's 4. Xiaodin 5. Yumi 6. Xiang 7. So that's 7. Karin, man. I mean, she's good, but maybe they'll nerf her, I don't know. Rosaria, so there's 8. Regina is really good too, so that's 9. Oh, so there's the 1 spot. Now I have to pick a unit for 1 stop. Yeah, Yuna. Definitely. That's my top 10 list right there. Yeah. Yuna, Rosaria. So there's a 1, 2. Regina. There's 3. Chu Xiang. So that's 4. Yumi, Xiaodin. 5, 6. Sorim, 7. Orca, 8. And Khan and Hilde. So that's 10. I mean, I really like Mina though. I'm glad she's the main character. I really like her. She's just such a unique character that I love her. She's nothing like other characters within this game too. Nothing like in other games. The closest she reminds me of is maybe Strike Witches. Like she wields like a magical power, but she has like mechanical things along with it. That concept is always cool to me. Yeah, have the culture as well. So let's have a dude tire list. They used to have a tire. They used to have filter for guys, but I think they removed it. Yeah, let's pick a tire list for the guys. Okay, Xion number 1, 100%. He's definitely one of my favorite characters in this game. There's 1. Roy's pretty cool. Actually, I like him. I actually really like his voice actor too. So, do you remember Roy from like the Pokemon series, like Team Rockets? That guy with the purple hair. The Korean Pokemon anime. The voice actor is the same voice actor as this guy. So. But yeah, I really like him. So there's Shield, Roy. This meme guy. Nope, not for me. Okay, there's 2. I mean, it's hard to pick. Morgan is actually pretty cool, dude, but not husband tireless. Ryan, cool dude, but no, not him. Eddie definitely in it, like top 3. Yeah, Eddie has to be in my favorite male character within this game. Eddie's storyline was so sad. Oh, James, yeah, that's his name within English version. Yeah. And Jake, definitely on the list. Kyle, definitely on the list, so that's 5. Joe Mason, we can hate this guy, come on. This guy's so cool within story, so. So that's 6. Does this guy count as a dudes? I mean, I like them, but I'll put that on the side. So that's 6. I actually really like Doma with this story. So 7. He's funny. So 7. And Yubin is pretty cool. So there's 8, 9, 10. Easy choices of these 2 dudes. They're both cool. And that is it, I think. 10 dudes. Oh, all done. All done. Oh, I forgot to mention, I really like Adele as well. Adele is really cool. Yeah. Adele is really cool. I forgot to mention. This detail is actually pretty... ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Look at this crap getting angry over. Yeah, this is good. Life is good. Anyway, let's talk about mech units. Okay. The mech mechanics. I mean, it's obvious. Sigma is number 1. Yeah, she's definitely number 1 mech unit. Definitely number 1. That reminds me of something. That reminds me of something. I wonder if I can get this. Probably not. God damn it. Let's see. No. Another attack speed? Come on. I want skill recharge though. I want skill recharge though, not attack speed. But I don't want to roll attack speed weapon. I already have attack speed right here, that's the thing. I got another attack speed for fuck's sake. The game just keep giving me attack speed after attack speed. I don't know. Do I want to roll this? If I'm gonna regret it if I did. Yeah, I think I should leave it at that. I think I should. I think I should leave it at attack speed. I don't think I should bother. Okay, let me focus on the chat a little bit. Sorry, I'm a little bit zoned out there. Well, let's talk about mech units. So Sigma number 1, 100%. This guy's pretty. Some people say he's cute. Well, this guy's not cute, dude. This guy is a monster. This guy is a monster. So the little laser cannon he shoots, yeah, this thing is a monster. I'll tell you guys a secret. A lot of people were mad when this unit came out, and I was mad too. So I was like, I don't want to spend money on mech units. And I rolled the banner. I got it with the first 20 pulls. I was like, okay, I will take that. Yeah, that's a short story. Do people need to min-max gears for Shadow Hall? No, you don't have to. Like, the people use blue and red gears. But like, these gears are the ones you want. Like, you can slap just blue gears and that should be enough for a lot of stuffs. Did you get ignored? No, I talked about it. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do about Amy. I don't think they're gonna nerf it. I think they're gonna like nerf the status effect. I don't think they're gonna nerf it directly. Sorry if I didn't ignore. I mean, I ignored your question. I just don't know about it. I don't really wanna. I don't really know what to talk about it either. It's not an event, it's a place where you farm gears. This should be good enough. Is the tank good? Yeah. Do you see this health? 80,000 health. Yeah, 80,000 health. You see it, right? That is stupid health. It's our units. 80,000 health. That is just stupid. That is just stupid, I tell you. The counter unit with the most defender. Yeah, that's like Hilde. That's what the Hound is. Like, that's Hilde level. That's just insane. Why give evasion? That's because I got the evasion gear on it. I mean, evasion is not a bad stat to have. I just have that gear, so I just gave it to it to mix and match with. Ideally, I want to have a health set, but I got this. So this is the Hound's exclusive weapon, exclusive equipment. So evasion is not bad. That's why I kept it. I never equipped it. I just realized for the longest amount of time, so I haven't used it in a while. As if you look at my mech that I don't use Hound anymore because I go for more offensive option. So since Titan got buffed, you don't really need like tank units anymore. Like Ipreet is another tank, is already tanky enough, so these two guys should be more than enough for ground tanking. So my Titan's not good. It's not something to be like proud over. So I'm just liking this goddamn skill recharge gear on the weapon slot. So I really want the one skill recharge, but haven't been successful with it, sadly. Skill recharge is not bad. 68%, so. I don't know if I want to make a tier list. Tier list. Yeah. This charges up decent speed. It's not bad. It's pretty slow though. What damage they do with the skill is pretty big now. How do I decide on set you want? See, usually soldier units and the mech units doesn't have a skill to use that often. So they usually go for like defense option if you want to survive for long. Or stuff like this where they have, where is it? So every time this thing attacks, it shreds their defense by 20%. So units like this, you want to have attack speed, basically a thing. Because sometimes they move and they lose the stack, so you want to shoot fast to stack, keep the attack defense shred buff going. Soldiers usually, they only use the attack speed or the health set as well because they don't have skills, like ultimate skills. But this guy's a little bit different because you want to make sure you deploy his. The Iron Sight is different because you want to make sure Iron Sight deploy this thing to make sure to give the buff, like attack speed buff as well as a health regeneration buff for your mechanic units. But yeah, that's what I run usually for my mech deck. It's pretty good, so I already showed in the past before. I think I should actually do this mission. Explosion. You have a soldier team? Yeah, I do. I'll do a video about the Adele in the future. How do you decide on the set for units? I read into that question. Show coffin 6, please. Alright. Huh. Pretty easy stage. Easy stage. Not hard at all. Of course. Oh! Bloody. Oh, explosion again. So they are bad. It's Amy's constant monster, eh? I would definitely invest into the SSR unit first before you invest into her. She's alright, just leveling awakening units costs a lot of resources, so I don't think it's really worth using, in my opinion. Like, awakening units cost a lot of resources. Can't really recommend others to do the same. Yeah, I think Amy's more of the striker than the sniper, really. Well, I mean, her original, but the R units is a striker, so. Arknight new event tomorrow? Is there actually? I'll have to check. I didn't read anything from the game message. Twitter, Arknights. Huh. Is this the which character is she from? Oh, it's the mountain banner. Oh, it's the furry banner. Oh no, it's the furry banner. Oh no, it is the furry banner. What? It has come. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it. Furry banner is furry banner. I mean, I'll be honest. Mountain is decent. He's not that bad. See, I'm just like justifying my reason to pull him. I mean, I have to pull him. He's OP, so. Oh, actually, I don't think he's OP. I think he's really, really good though. That's just me. I mean, I don't think he's OP, but he's really good. He should help me out with a lot of future stuff. Make sure it doesn't get muted again. My God. I mean, his voice actor is a badass. That's not what I want though. There we go. There we go. I mean, if you look at him. Oh no, I didn't want to go to full screen. If you look at him, his R2 is pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I don't mind his art. His skin though, I would definitely not go for his skin. I'm definitely not paying for this. His talent is the Black Steel one. But his voice is pretty cool.
防犯意識を持つのは良いことです、ドクター。では安心して仕事に集中してください。私がお守りします。
Yeah, it's Kazuya Naki. Let's see what he did. I think he did JoJo, right? Joseph Joestar, didn't he? He must. He did this guy, yeah. Miles. Man, wow, I haven't did what is it called? I haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist in a while. Never watched these series, so. Huh, okay. Hey, he's not a voice of JoJo? I thought he was. Oh, he's from Zoro. I swear to God it was from JoJo. I guess I was wrong. I guess it was just a meme. So he's Zoro. He did pretty good big character. That's about it that I know. Joro. That's about it. Oh, this guy? Huh. I never knew he did this guy. Interesting. Never watched this basketball anime, so nope. Don't know him. Yeah, but the one I know most recognize him from is Full Metal Alchemist, the Miles. They have like different voice actor. Oh my god. Sito. Wow, they have an Italian voice. They have Brazilian voice actor for him. Man, they went all the way out for him, didn't they? Is it always JoJo reference for JoJo fans? I'm not even a JoJo fan though.
私がこれまで見てきたいわゆる武芸者というやつは格好をつけることしかできない弱者ばかりでした。しかしあのワイフという娘はなかなか興味深いと言いますか。
I really like his skill.
今はまだ時期尚早ですが、いずれ成長を遂げた彼女と一戦を交えたい気持ちはありますね。飯は食ってねえのか。まとめてかかってきやがれ。
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice stuff. Voice acting. Yeah, I really like the voice acting. Yeah, the voice acting is the good part of this character, but so if I pull him, this is Arquetto. I really like the voice actor for her as well. Who's a voice actor? Yeah, Inori. Wow, this channel turned into anime stuff. You wanna see Coffin 6? Okay. Sigma, Janus, Woodpecker, Sparrow, Rakona, Tarsk, Titan, and Ipirito. I think that's about everything, right? Yep. I think this should be good enough. You can just download the... Well, if you want PC version, there's no way. So this does this. This creates your buff, so it gives a huge buff to your character, so... And this is the ultimate. It's pretty insane. So when you use this skill, all their attacks and like attack plus 40% and attack attack speed 40% and accuracy 40%. That is just stupid. You want to reset your branch facility? You can just break things. You go to the branch you built and you can dismantle it. It will cost you gold though. Oh, fucking sake. Web page is on the screen. Sorry guys, there we go. Yeah. Pretty insane. Like this buff, it's insane. This ship is busted. I still don't know why they made this ship. This ship is just so busted. It gives really good buff to your mech units as well. And then gives good 1 and skill 2. Like there's no negative side about this ship. Oh, they posted something on my guild. Yeah, Janos is insane. Good damage and pulls out. It's stupid. It is stupid. Whoever made this thing.
난로는 어딨죠? 학회에서도 이런 일은 항상 제 몫이죠.
Cheers. 12, 3, 7. 7, 12. Give me a second, guys. I gotta do this. 7, 12. 7, 12. 7, 12, 3, 3, 7. 7, 12. This is the harder one. Is this buff bad or something? Let me check the buff. Okay, we want this to be 3, 7, right? Evasion buff, critical damage, health up, counter damage. I guess that's why you want it. This is your guild thing. So I'll make a video. I'm actually gonna go record right now. I'll go record. Okay. I'm on the full screen, so I can't read the chat. So be aware with that. So this is what the consortium raid is like. So you go in, and you are able to see all the artifacts you don't have yet. But as you beat the stages, you're able to unlock the artifacts. So these each stages have different artifacts. Sometimes they increase your, let's say, soldier damage. Sometimes increase counter damage. But the point is, everyone participate into this like smaller arena areas. You kill the boss, you clear the dungeons, then you are able to get the progress bar filled up. Then you are able to get this artifact which buffs your units. So for example, if this maxed out to level 12, we're gonna get every unit damage by 50%, mechanic HP 50, don't really need that. But yeah, every unit attack speed 10%, counter accuracy up 25%, every unit HP up 30%, every unit's evasion up 25%, counter damage 30, critical damage 30%. I see all this useful artifact. But it is limited, right? So you gotta think. You gotta figure out which one will be the best one for you. So you gotta figure that out. Yeah, but usually you go for an offensive option. Usually go for offensive one. Yeah. Once you get all the artifacts, let's go and try one right now. Let's go and try one here. So mechanic units, A minus 80% attack percent. So I don't want to use mechanic here. You know what? I'll actually go use Amy. Let's see how well I do here. Striker. Usually throw in supporter here. I usually have a Sigma at the end. So usually this, I think this should give me, I think this should give me good reasoning behind it. Okay, let me throw this in and I should be good, I think. I think I should be good. I think I should be good. It'd be pretty sad if I actually don't. So you enter your stages. I'm a puss today.
내가 일으켜줄게. 눈 똑바로 떠야지.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is worse than I expected.
강화하기엔 정말 덤벼봐. 괜찮았어? 깨내줄까?
이해하지 못해도 돼요. 어차피 사라질
Yeah. I'm good now though, I think. Yeah, but you beat these guys. You're good.
자연에선 생존이 곧 승리죠.
Okay, I cleared it within 130 seconds. I got the 3 medals. And I'm done. Yep. And that is it. There's nothing too much of it. You rinse and repeat. Usually I use auto comp, but I'm just trying to see if I could use an Amy, which is definitely not really worth it. Definitely not really worth it.
눈 똑바로 떠야지. 강화하기엔
좀 이르네요.
시끄럽군요. 조용하게 만들어드릴게요.
Oh my god, this is bad.
강화하기엔
Come on, don't do this to me. Summoning Amy first was a bad idea. It was a bad idea. I thought Amy could. Amy can't tank hit that. I thought she could. I'm a little bit disappointed now. I thought she should be able to tank that hits. Oh man, that's a disappointing. That is very disappointing. That is very disappointing, but what can I do though? Right? What can I do though, right? What can I do?
걱정 마. 내가 일으켜줄게. 눈 똑바로 떠야지. 덤벼봐. 시작도 안 했는데 떠들 거야? 눈 똑바로 떠야지.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
눈부신
Yeah, but that's the content. You clear things. You get rewards based off that.
생존이 곧 승리죠.
I think I leveled up and up though. So once you do that, see, now we leveled up the progress bar. So like I said, as you do it, you know, you're able to get more of these. And so the whole point is collect these artifacts, hit the boss when you have the maximum artifacts counts. Yeah, that's the whole thing. That is the whole thing. With chapters are T6 dropped. I don't think T6 drops really from the channels. I think it's more of you. And those like normal T6. I don't think you really want to use them. Yeah, it's the co-op battle. It is the co-op battle. Just like the buff from the dive. I guess it's the same concept. And once you're done, I guess kind of roll to send the emotes to the chat. Wait for event stages. I think event stage should open pretty soon. But right now, unless there's an event, always go for character fragment farming or the special catalyst farming. That's what I do. Those are two main things I focus. Buy this buff. Go on. That's what I do usually daily. With these dungeons. She's bad though, sadly.
새 마술도구야? 새 마술의 대부분은 트릭이야. 하지만 관객들이 마술을 새 마술도구야? 새 마술도구야?
No, there's no guild war. It's a guild co-op. Yeah, I mean, Counter Pass is always going to be admin coin prices. They're not going to give that away with the quartz. It's a battle pass thing from other games. I don't know, maybe they changed the cash later, but yeah, it's always been admin coins. I think admin coins better than asking to pay a cash like some other games like Genshin. I have to pay like what, actual money instead of the other gem type. It's the same thing, but I don't know. Like just spending money is always a little bit more. It seems more expensive than it does. Oh, I think within Korea right now for PBE, Enterprise, New Detroit, as well as Kami. I think that's the most popular ones. New Blue Bridge ship is actually really good in certain parts of PBE as well, though. No, it's just like I don't think people really wanted the PvP in general. Like PvP is already pretty, you know, time consuming for the normal PvP. I mean, I don't want another guild PvP. Like, I don't want something like Epic 7, you know. Like it's a stress. I think PB guild content should be enough, and that's what they should be adding more. Like I don't really want to be competitive against that like other members. Maybe if you find fun in that, maybe, but from Epic 7, it's just a stress to me than the fun. So I'm kind of glad this game does not have that.
이해하지 못해도 돼요. 어차피
재장전. 재장전.
I'm glad people agree, because like I said, I don't really want to deal with things like that. One PvP is enough. I don't really need to do another guild PvP. Like same for Genshin Impact. If the Genshin Impact the ranking system like Honkai did, I think it'd be just too much stress. Like as I get older and I have less time to play the game, I definitely want to play something that I don't have to invest my life into it. Sometimes I wish I could. I mean, I do miss those times, but like at the same time I don't. I miss those times, but at the same time I don't. If you use a set binder, yeah, you're able to change the stats on them. But yeah, and especially Epic 7, the guild reward is really good because you know it gives the rewards for the mystic pull. So yeah, it's a lot of pressure. And all the new artifacts from the guild shop has been like really OP, I think. So like they're pushing people more and more into be winning within the guild if you want to, you know, get good artifacts and everything else. I don't know what they want to change things. Like, I'm a rare case, but I don't think monetization in this game is that bad. I think there's a couple things I would like to see changed, but at least I don't have to spend like freaking like $60 to, you know, level up my character's skill levels like Epic 7. I mean, I shouldn't be comparing with other games, but I just take it as what it is. Like, they did change a lot of things compared to what the game first launched with the Korean server. They changed a lot of things since then. But monetization is always a tricky thing. Like, even Epic 7, even though they like rioted, right? Like, at the end, they didn't really change the skill leveling. So, there's always things out there that they cannot change. But eventually they'll change things here and there. I'm not saying it's impossible, it's just I don't know what's the realistic stance that people could have. Like Like Epic 7 did so much things with improving gears, but at the end that didn't really change anything. You just have to run a million times to get the god roll first. And if you even after you get the god rolls, there's no guarantee that, you know, the stats you want will be upgraded as you level up. People complain that nothing really changed. So I get that as endgame, but there are always things like that in game that will never change. You could be spending like hundreds of dollars a month on the leap packs and you run like hunts all day. You may not get a single item that's worth upgrading, which does happen a lot. So at least in this game, if you pay money like that, you're pretty much at the odds, you're pretty much guaranteed to get the gear. Like the best gear is already there. It's the set binary that costs money. So for C server or the Korean server, I think Korean server next counter units are gonna probably Shion. I think the new units. I feel like Shion is definitely the next awakened units for Korean server. Or C server, probably Mina. I mean, it's the obvious choice, so it's not even a question. It's not even a question needs answering. I think probably Mina. Well, if you choose what you want, then there's no point. I think. Like it'll be way too cheap, or like each set Byron costs at least like 10 times more. I think. I feel like they should have pity for it. That's the one thing. Well, no, not pity, but I feel like here's my things that could improve set binary is like I feel like you should be able to use any previous like a roll set options and roll back to it anytime you want, kind of thing. So it's kind of like the record thing from the other games that have like. So let's say you unlock like for example, you unlock the like for me in the like couple like an hour ago, I unlocked the attack speed set on my Mac gear, but I really want the skill recharge, but I don't want to roll it because I feel like I end up wasting it, or I might need like attack speed is pretty good. So you know, it always makes me wonder like, oh man, like I need this, but I need other ones too. But you know, if I rolled back to it, I'm gonna lose that option forever. So I feel like they should have some kind of like a recorded system where if you get certain option with the set binary, you should have a ways to go back to that set option you unlocked previously. Maybe even if they ask you to like ask me to like pay course or like or anything, I should be able to roll back to what I rolled previously. I think that's a very fair changes that I could ask for. Like I already paid money with set binary to get that stats. Like can I go back to that stats anytime I want? Like is that too much to ask, I guess? Like sometime I want like skill recharge with these gears, but if I rolled back to it, I don't want to lose my health set. Like I don't want to lose it, you know. I don't want to lose the previous set option. So, oh, he's at 110 now. He's at 110 now. Waiting for Awakened Soldier? I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Yeah, stat reroll. That's, you know, you understand that's only locked to like 1%, right? That is only to make your existing good gear with like 1 mass stats into better gear. It's not going to make the bad gear good. It's going to make good gear better. That's what the purpose for it, because it's the amount of those runes you get is so low, and amount of runes you get is it's actually ridiculous. There's so many different types of rune, and it's not like it's easy to get the runes either. So they give you selectable boxes, but that's very few. And like I said, then you still have to play around with the percentage randoms. Like I played the game, I know it's. I think gears are always gonna be like that with Epic 7. People accepted that fact, so that's what I'm saying. For the new player, that's one of the reasons I can never recommend Epic 7 to anyone else. It's like you have to deal with the skill leveling up, which is a very limited resources. Like even if you pay the money, you are always gonna be lack of it. That's the first red flag, and the second is definitely the gear. Like it's gonna take you so long before you ever get to reasonable point, from my experience anyway. They give me compensation gems. I guess they posted something. I guess they posted something. I guess they posted something if they give me compensation gem. Okay, give me a second. They give me. They're gonna give extra events with the Amy. I see. They're giving extra thing with Amy. No. I don't know. Awaken units are definitely not something that's always gonna change meta. It's not the first time. Like when the Yuna first came out, it was crazy. Like when the Soyeon first came out, it was crazy. Like Awaken units are always meta changing units. Like it always happens, I think. And they always release like the counter stuffs later. So in the probably next balance patch, they're gonna make some supporter units. Probably give you the ability to like get rid of the status effect to counter it. That's probably their decision for it. No, I think only the Mina and the Awaken Hilde one had a free pulse, and the rest of ones they did not have free pulse. What they need to do is, in my opinion, is that once you roll for the stat, you get locked. So when you rolled out the roll for the stat, you want the less and less option you get. Yeah, but yeah, I think I agree with that as well. But that's exactly what I kind of like I said, you know. No, but like I feel like no. Well, that means the pity will be whatever amount. The pity will be like 10 or something if it gets locked out. It's just that I think their best excuse is that other game doesn't have anything like that. Like other games also have like a rolling system for weapon stuff like that, and they usually don't have a pity system. So I think that's like their kind of excuse for it. Like anything that comes with the, especially where they will areas, like they can't just make a single decision. Oh, we'll make it better. That's that line for a lot of mobile games. Like for example, if the Genshin Impact then went said, oh yeah, we're gonna make sure like there will be no more like we'll make a pity for each weapons, and then what's gonna happen to all the like people? Whales probably don't care who has billions of dollars in their bank account. They're too rich anyway, so they don't care. But what if, let's say, you know, some Dolphin player would spend thousands of dollars to get a one home out staff, and now they're making those changes. Now he feels like, wow, what happens to me, you know? Is there any compensation behind that? Like, there's gonna be like all this, like, it's never gonna make me, not make me, it's never gonna make other people happy. I think there's always gonna be a problem. So they tend to not really, like, you know, change things like that. Once it's set in stone, unless, like, let's say every community burns out for it, then maybe that will stop. But if it's keep making them money, then they can't change it. It's their source of income, I think. It's a tricky spot. It's not good for players, I know, but like, I think that's what it really is. It's like the company's there at the end of the day to make money, and if it's something that really boosts their sales, it's something they cannot just simply change. Because whales are people too, and they get too sensitive. And if they just spend $1,000 for one thing, and next day the other people can pull off for $100 instead of $1,000, those people are probably. I mean, I would feel like I probably wasted money. Like, it's a very complex thing. It's not just simple as just do better things for a player. It's like it connects with every single thing. It could have a huge dominant effect of whales leaving the game. Then it's probably bigger problems for them. And like game development is not cheap these days. Like I'm not trying. I'm just a player. So anything better for a player, I think is always worth it. But at the same time, there's always going to be the realistic barriers that people have to kind of understand how the business works. I'm not saying users are asking for like unreasonable things, but I'm saying the reason why it doesn't happen is behind that. So best way will be a boycotted thing for like. That's why I don't really pull for weapons within Genshin, because I know they're not really gonna change it anytime soon. They might within like first anniversary or the second anniversary, but I know they're not gonna change it. So until they change it, I don't really have plans to pull ever again. Like. That's my way of like trying to boycott thing. I still enjoy the aspect of the game, and I think I can manage it with the character gacha, but weapon gacha in Genshin I cannot deal with, so I don't pay for it. You know. And if the whales want to pay for thousands of dollars to get weapons, go for it. But for me, I'm like, no, I can still enjoy the game without it. That's my stance. Like I don't have to enjoy the game same way as the whale does. I think that's how I look at it. Cause like I said, at the end of the day, it's a business. And if I don't like something, instead of me trying to change things, which I know they won't change, then I will voice opinion if it, becomes a big issue. But if it is just a minority complaining, rather than complaining, I tend to sit down and enjoy what I have. That's just me. Well, that's my opinion on a lot of gacha stuff. I think it'll be better for everyone if all the gacha games went more friendly with all the player base. But that's now how the corporation works, At the end of the day, they make money. Like for example, Girls Frontline, they added. There's this game called the Girls Frontline. They added this gacha unit called the. So they had this system that kind of hyped up for all these years. It's like capturing your enemy faction kind of thing. So within Girls Frontline, there's this enemy faction which is pretty popular because the characters are pretty cool. So they teased up this feature where you are able to acquire capture those. They use the word capture. So you were able to capture those enemies and use as your units. So a lot of players thought you were actually capturing the boss through some way. No one really expected to be a gacha units. But what they did is they added as a gacha units. So it did not settle well with the players. For months and months, people complained, but the developer never settled down with it. And the developer just kept it as exactly it is. Because, see, something like that, even the players complain. They just can't do it, Maybe it's the publishers, who knows. But at the end of the day, they couldn't change anything. So they just said. So people who doesn't like it, they left the game. Or people who people are okay with it, they just accepted the fact that, oh, I'm not going to pay for it, but I will still play the game. And they will still be able to get 1 or 2 units. Like, they won't be able to collect every single thing unless they get really lucky. But that's how they're gonna play. They just not gonna pay money for it and just play the game and just accept what it is. There's always that two choices. If you still really like the game, it's best to just accept what it is. If you try to change things, if it doesn't work, then there's no other option. A, you either leave the game and find a new game. Or B, you just accept what it is and just try to enjoy what you have. But I don't know. I'm honest. I don't think game really interests me. In other words, just deal with it. Trust me, guys. I do not work for a gaming company. I'm not here to defend like stuff. I mean, there are some things that people should definitely complain about, and they do complain about it. It's just the fact, like, are you gonna, like, I don't know. And at the end of the day, I don't want to say that it's just a video game. It is a video game. For me, because I do YouTube, it's more than a video game, but I think for a lot of normal player, it's a video game. If the hobby becomes a stress, I think it's a really dangerous sign. Like, it's not a good mindset, I think. A lot of people probably call me a loser saying, oh, you're gonna just accept things as the way it is. But, dude, that's what it is, though. Like, I'm not gonna stress myself. And guess what? If I become like that at the end, I'll probably leave the game. And then that's it. I'll go and find. There's so many other games I can play. Like, there's no reason for me to, you know, stay there and, you know, burn myself with it and complain every day. Like, I don't want to be those crowds, I think. Like, if I honestly, if I have a huge complaint, if they don't change it, like, I can't deal with it, it's gonna build up to me, and eventually I will just leave the game. Like, I will lose interest. I'm a human too. Like, I'm not a just like mindless like robots or something. If I don't like something, and if it builds up, yeah, it's gonna stack up, and eventually I will probably just have enough and won't be able to do it. Like, for Genshin Impact, I definitely have that, like, thing building up, you know? But I already heard they buffed someone, but there is a character they got nerfed to. No, they haven't really nerfed the character in a very long time. Since, like, they only nerfed the character in, like, the beginning of the Korean server. Most likely, whatever you get in the C server, it's never gonna get nerfed. So they tend to only buff units since then. I think they're scared of, you know, nerfing units. I think all the gacha games are. If you know this game called I don't know if you heard this game. Let me turn on my screen again. There's this Saya games called Word. I think it's Word Trigger. Yeah, it's called Word Trigger. Is this the game? No, it's not. It's not this game. Is it this game? Oh, mobile. No, Word Flipper, not Word Trigger. Yeah, it's called a Word Flipper. Yeah, it's this game. So this game used to be pretty decent player base with the Japanese server, because they have like collaboration with like ReZero and stuff like that. Yeah, but this game, they released the units. Character nerf, I think. Yeah. You can probably look up this thing, but they nerfed the character, which is a pretty big deal, and it literally just nuked the player base. People paid for it, weren't happy, and like Dolphins weren't happy, free-to players weren't happy, no one was happy at the end of the day. Like, there are some people probably were happy about this, like you pay for something and if it gets like downgraded, You're never gonna get a good reaction out of it. So yeah. And it's not just this game too. If you go to Princess Connect, Redive. My god. Redive. New. Yeah. This is the character. That's the character that broke the game. This character was so OP that it broke the game. Oh my god. Yeah, but this character was so OP that it broke the game. They did so many things instead of nerfing her. They tried everything to change things around. What unit to get buffed into Korea? The Rita, the anti-air units, the anti-mech units. I think she'll probably get buffed. I think she will. And Dustin said, I don't know. I don't know if the Amy will be nerfed. I feel like here's the thing: when you nerf a units, you have to consider so many things. What the first thing you have to think is, what is the compensations gonna be? You know, like. Okay, okay, here's my hot take. Here's a reason why developers do not not just Counterside, other gacha games like Saya Games, Epic 7, all these other games. There's a reason why they do not want to nerf a character. Here's the thing: if they nerf the character, here's what's gonna happen. Yeah, that nerf character is gonna go down, right? Okay, so there's no more tier 1. Let's say there's a tier 0 character, and they nerf it, they become like tier 1.5, right? So what's gonna happen to his tier 1 point? The previous ones gonna become just take the spot, you know? It's just basically never-ending cycle when you start nerfing their units. And a lot of companies know that. Like once you start nerfing a units, you just always gonna have the cycle. And people gonna complain, oh, you nerfed this guy, why aren't you nerfing this guy? You know, like imagine you have this units and it gets nerfed, and you see other OP units now since your units got nerfed, and they're not nerfing that. So how you gonna feel about it? There's just so many problems comes out from not nerfing. I mean, there are so many problems not coming out from not nerfing a units, but there are also so many problems comes out from nerfing a units. So, I mean, it's not just because of this unit, not just because of this limited unit, but there's other factors around. But I think Japanese sales has been like for a Japanese server, which the Princess Connect does most revenue comes up from. Yeah, it's been doing way less than it used to. So I'm not even talking about Global. Global didn't even have her. I'm talking about how she was released within Japan, and literally since then they tried so many different things to balance the game around her, because she is basically the most broken character in the entire game. But do I have this her? I mean, I don't really play this game. I have other people play this game on my friend's Discord, so I don't play this game. But I'm trying to explain why there are so many cases out there where company try to avoid nerfing characters. Like for example, like okay, let's say I'm just being stared. I'm just here trying to set an example. I'm not saying they're gonna nerf certain units. Let's say you pull that Awaken Hilde, right? You pull out Awaken Hilde, everyone complain it's too strong. Okay, so what's the thing they're gonna do? Okay, we'll nerf it. Okay, we'll nerf it. That's the end of the story. Okay, so people don't have it all happy, but people have it, it's not happy. So how are you gonna please those people got nerfed? I mean, there's gotta be compensations, right? So what's the compensations gonna be, you know? How you gonna return the compensation? Like See that? I mean, I don't even know what they could give you. Like, what are they gonna do? They're not gonna give you exchange tickets, I think. For example, like if they nerf the units right now within Korea, well, what's the exchange tickets gonna do? Like I'm not saying. I mean, I'm just whatever at this point. Like if they're gonna nerf the units, whatever, go ahead. Like, I will just collect character. I'm not gonna trade in, but let's say if they're gonna nerf a character and if they're gonna give like selectable tickets so you can pick out other units. Okay, so let's say you nerf the Rita. Let's say nerf the Rita, but people who has a Rita has every single other characters. What's the compensation gonna be for those people? You're gonna give me a duplicate? Like you're gonna give me a selectable ticket for like existing character that I already have? That doesn't do anything. What's gonna do those players, you know? And every time they do compensations, they most likely want to compensate the people who spent the most, and like I don't even know what I'm talking about. There's just so many problems comes with it. Like, why have I been talking about this? All these things, you know. I'm just here to play the game. I'm not here to make a controversy. But you know, I'm just trying to. In the long story short, there's a reason why they're trying to not to nerf the units. There's a reason why they don't. I mean, single player games gets away pretty easy. I think that's why single player games are, you know, less hard and balanced. Like no one cares about the Silver Ash being like the most broken units. No one cares about Surge being just melting everything. Like no one cares about Thorn just destroying all the units on the ground, like air units as the ground units. You know, no one cares about, let's say, no one cares about Passenger being like fucking joke, and they're never gonna buff units because they never really buffed or changed the balance with the Arknight. So no one cares that Suzerain is like the most overpowered supporter units that are able to heal your units while buffing your like while making your units do more damage. Like no one's care about the Mudrogs. They're able to just tank the hits, heal, and do damage, stun enemies. Like there's all these problems could happen. Like the Arknight could be really bad. Like Arknight is actually pretty good in terms of balance. Like you know, there are definitely some crazy overpowered units that overshadows all these different units, but just because they're a single player game with no multiplayer aspect, they are able to get away with it. Or I'd rather say players like myself just are whatever, you know. But back to a PvP game, yeah. Yeah, Bagpipe is also like her talent is stupid good. Like it's like instantly recharges all your bankers SP as she gets deployed. She doesn't even have to be deployed. She just needs to be in your party. So Arknight is not the best game, but I feel like it's definitely, for me, this is if I ever made a game, I feel like Arknight is something I would definitely follow. Not that they're games, but the way they handle the game. Like, stick with the single player, try to design the character, try to sell it with the story events. You know, I think I'm not saying Arknight story is that great, to be honest. it's not. It has a really interesting character and interesting plot. I don't think storytelling is that great, but you know, at least I think characters are quite unique every time come around. Like Scotty, for example, it's amazing how big this fan base has with this character. Like, it's actually amazing. Like, to create something like that is not easy. Like, people try to copy that, but it's not going to happen overnight. But I'm glad you guys kind of talked about it, but that's my point of view with a lot of balancing stuff. Why bother complaining in PvE game? People do complain, surprisingly. There are games out there that people complain. I mean, of course, in gacha game. Look, you don't have to go far. Look at Genshin Impact. You know. Look at Genshin Impact. Look at what happened to Zhongli. You know. People. I mean, I'm being honest. It's not just about the balance. It's the how they try to teach their players that they are the ones that's right. They're saying, you know, the whole issue was started because the Chinese, the forum, whatever, those guys, the patch note, they said, oh, our intention was this, you know, we try to create Zhongli into a supportive character with, you know, more supportive side instead of becoming a huge DPS. Where that didn't settle down with the player base, then players went a little bit overboard with it, I think. But they're like, okay, you guys doing all the refunds thing, which we don't like seeing, so okay, we'll shut up and we'll listen to you for this time. We'll buff the heck out of Zhongli. Now, he's the most broken supporter in the entire game, and I don't think they will ever release a character that's able to beat him, because they only buffed him like that because whole people complained about it. But yeah. Oh well, those people complained about Zhongli. He probably doesn't even play the game anymore, I'm assuming. Whoa. Doesn't Granblue is kind of like this? Well, Granblue has a lot of PB contents, but like you really need a lot of characters, but is this only a good supporter? He's like the god tier supporter. Not only that, he's able to dish out crazy amount of damage with his ultimate skill. Like if I set him up with my Helma step, I'm able to easily hit like 100,000 damage with his ultimate hit. So, and his ultimate charges are really fast. What's the recommendation for coming unit? Unless the balance patch changes anything, I'll definitely say Yuna. What's the other games like? Epic 7. And here's a. Okay, here's what happens if you don't nerf the character. Like here's what happened if you nerf the top tier. I think he's very great example of nerfing a top tier character and still not solving the problem. They nerf him, it doesn't matter. He's still around, he's still good, and they have to release the bazillion counter units just to counter the single guy and kill the many units along the sideway. So who has similar gimmick. So I think he's also a great example of nerfing units doesn't actually solve anything, you know? Just because you nerfed the RV, that didn't change anything. Oh, okay, RV got a little bit, you know, weaker, so he can't just, you know, like wipe your entire team. But still, him having it, like to this day, having him is like really freaking annoying. If you don't have a counter for him, which you have to pull a gacha units. So if you don't have counter for him, then yeah, you're gonna get, you know, your ass beat by him. I mean, that's what gacha game is in PvP. It's always gonna be like that. So I think my best example I can give at the same time is if you don't want to have that stress, never play a game with a PvP. I think Counter-Strike is a little bit avoidable because they tend to have like really good like rewards locked behind all this like tire stuff, you know. But like, see, it got resetted, so we are all started at platinum, but it gives you 150 gems, right? Let's see what's the maximum gem you give you. They give you 580. Wow, they give you about 3 times yeah, let's say 4 times more gems. Wow, they give you so many freaking gems, eh? The main rewards for Gauntlet is this, you know, Gauntlet points to buy the, you know, shop items. It's Disappoint that's the main item. The gems are just extra. I mean, like, So if people are spending like people spending like money to be good in Gauntlet, they're not spending money because they want to get like good rewards. They're playing for the fun aspects of it, or at least of it, or like what do we call it? I haven't used that word in a while. EPing. That's that aspect they're going for. They're not playing. They're not paying in the Gauntlet in here because they want to be good. Epic 7 is different. Epic 7, if you're on the legend rank compared to, let's say, a challenger or even like champion, the legend, the weekly rewards you get from the being in the legend tier is actually it's actually pretty big difference. So yeah. Would you recommend playing for Hilda or Mina? If you have to, if you really want, I give pants to the Hilda. Counter side all about PvP. I guess it is. I mean, I still enjoy more PvE side of counter side though. No, I think RB was more OP before, because before he had the attack, the large attack buff when he has a revive, so he was able to use that with the portrait, which from the Guilty Gear collaboration event. So those two combined was more disgusting than the basket right now. I think, I think his previous format was more annoying than what he has right now. So, but I do agree, Artifact is pretty fucking busted. The basket. Yeah, see, here's this thing about Epic 7, like, they never really, like, they always come out with the OP artifact, but that flies over there, and no one really say, oh, go and nerf this artifact. They never say that. They always complain about character, but they never go and say nerf the artifact. In reality, a lot of characters are OP because the artifacts are OP, but, like, they never tell them to, like, nerf the artifacts, so. Is Mika good? I have to wait and see. For PvE, I don't think she's that great. But for PvP, she has an immunity buff towards to like all your units around her. That immunity from the sleep status attack, so that could be really, really good. It's just this week, the unit that sleeps your units is banned, so you have to wait and see. Does the new PvP mode in Korea is already live? Nope, it's not. You have to wait until July, I think. Do you have any units recommendation for the Shadow Palace? Yeah. I'll make a video about it. But that's why I always say Shadow Palace, you usually gonna end up using Yuna. Like, Yuna is always gonna be the carry in the Shadow Palace. A lot of times. Not always, but a lot of times. I say 70% of time, so. What about the other co-op battles? Will be coming to the sea? Yeah, I don't know. It should be like I don't work for like developers. I'm not a like community manager for the sea server either. Pretty cool if I could be, but it's up to them. I think probably not that long though. Probably next month. That's my guess. Maybe even next week. Who knows? Flags. Yeah, counter-side PvP is a joke. PvP reward is a joke. I agree. How to use a Sigma properly. Just place her, let her do things. Yep, RB is tolerable now. Yeah, I mean, RB is tolerable now because goddamn, like, look how many counters it did. And just cause it, what was the meal, the Moonlight Haste. I think he's probably one of the best counter for RB for sure, especially in the real-time arena. But because of him, Maid Chloe was just dead for so long. Like, Maid Chloe has no chance. Like, Maid Chloe with the against the Moonlight Haste was just a joke. Like, Moonlight Haste was just eating up her like revive mechanic like nothing. It's like, oh, I killed one of your units, revived. Oh, I'm back with my ultimate. Let me hit you again. Oh, and just refilling the barrier and the immunity against the Maid Chloe. So like, they try to counter RB with him. They kind of did, but in the process, they butchered Maid Chloe. So, see, like, I don't think RB nerf is a good example of it. Like, you nerf for OP units, and if you don't nerf it enough, it always come back and bite your ass. So, Like, they spend months and months in so many new units trying to counter the goddamn stupid RB, you know? By the way, I have RB. I had it since like day one, so don't think I don't have him. I have him. I know everything about him. I have the disgusting counter setup for him as well. Even though I don't really play Epic 7 that hardcore anymore, I have everything I need, you know? I know my stuff, I think. Can you change English in Korean server? Nope, Korean server is locked to only the English, the Korean subtitles. I mean, yeah, they had the ways to fix it. For like the one of the says one of the recent artifact buff, they had the limited artifact buff that hides your units and like basically makes your unit like what is that, like what is the status called? I can't remember in Epic 7. That makes you invisible to enemies, so like you can hide from their attacks. I don't. I'm in the Discord. Like, people actually love that thing, especially with the Landy buff. Those two combined, people actually love that. People say, "Oh, it's OP," but no one asks, "Oh, yeah, go and nerf that limited artifact." They just say, "Oh, they can't really nerf the artifact that's limited." They just go along with the thing, you know. It's just different player base. I'm not saying every player base should be the same, but that's the culture of Epic 7. I think they kind of accept the fact if things gets nerfed, it gets nerfed. But if things doesn't get nerfed, they just deal with it that way, you know. Okay, if you how to counter things, I'll just wait for next OP artifact, or just, you know, get the artifact, use the same, just deal with it, you know. Like that artifact buff along with the what was her name, like the Ceres, those two units getting buffed was disgusting. Because at the time I didn't have a Ceres, and oh my god, I was getting demolished by her. I was actually getting stressed. I was like, oh my god. Even though I had like Tywin, like the Moon Knight Tywin and other debuff care units, even then it was just such a stress. And they released the goddamn the Tenebria, the teapot one. Yeah, combined with those two. Oh my god, I did not have fun. Let's see, there's just so many problems when it comes to balance units, but I'm okay with them not nerfing things, because nerfing things was just gonna cause more problem. Hey, I play Epic 7. I enjoy the game. I enjoy the game for what it is. I'm here to say no game is perfect at balancing things, and usually nerfing things never really goes well. I think because you nerf your units, you just end up like creating more problems, because then this next OP unit is just gonna come out. And just because you nerf the unit once, yeah, like you nerf the unit once, do you think it's gonna fix every problem? No, it's never gonna fix the problem. They're just gonna release another OP units that's maybe a little bit less OP. It's just gonna continue. That's a gacha game. Let's not lie to ourselves. That's what it is. That's what we signed up for at the end. that's what we signed up for. The stealth. Yeah, the stealth mechanics. Is there a counter side Discord? Yes. Guiding Light gives stealth. Yeah, that's the artifact I was talking about. Yeah, series buff. Yeah, artifact buff. It's just dumb. How many EP does this game have? Episodes? It has a chapter 6 now. Oh, Series era was so cancerous. Yeah, I agree. Camouflage and its Guiding Light of the Landy is overpowered. Like real time arena, you go in, it's like, hey, oh, I see Landy. Oh wait, oh, it's a stealth. Oh, okay. No, it's not fun. And I'm the first one to tell you that counter side like balance is not perfect. It's just that it's a little bit like this arena is a little bit different than, I would say, as someone who plays the game and someone who owns the units, I think this is pretty much the only saving grace. Like, since this system was introduced, it makes sure I'm not able to just spam same competition every week, every day. I think this is the saving grace. Like if this didn't exist, I think for people like me, this game will be like even worse in terms of PvP. Because then we will just be using same units every single day, every single week. until the data unit comes out, and we use that every single week. I mean, this doesn't fix the problem, in terms of if you want the perfect balancing, but this kind of puts a band-aids on it. Like, maybe like 2-3 band-aids on it. I think that's what the ban out up system does. But the problem with this is it really hurts the players who doesn't have the units to replace it. But then again, in other games, like if you don't have units, you get beat up anyway, kind of thing. From my experience, anyway. So like, I think this is better to have than I have it. But I think a lot of games are afraid to do this as well. Cause like, let's say if the new players, let's say, oh, I heard the Gallon is so OP, let me pull out Gallon, and guess what, Gallon gets banned next week. And someone actually asked me the question, what am I supposed to use? And what am I supposed to tell them? Use other units? But what is it? I don't have other units. I'm like, then I can't say anything, you know? So sometimes I think when it comes to those problems, I mean, yeah, they made the bans only apply up to like starting from silver tire, I think, but these two gets banned regularly. Yeah. Can you explain how the operators work? Yeah, I have a video on work about operators. I'll talk about it in the near future, but right now, I don't really see operator getting released within C servers, so. But I will talk about it. I mean, some probably big YouTube guys probably already covered about operators, so I'm just jumping on the late ship at this point. But I will share my opinions with it, what the operators are, and how I don't think it's really worth your time spending money on it. But short tip about operators, you're able to buy it with the task planet points, so never spend this precious never spend the precious points. You're able to buy the operators with it. So save these points. You're able to buy this. That's how, I mean, I like to collect things. I'm a collector. If I was meta changing units, I'd probably buy the duplicate like OP operator and keep buying and buying same thing. But I think to me it's just like collecting. You know, I collect these so I can have, you know, stuff like this, you know. I collect the operators so I can set up a lobby like this. That's my purpose of operator at the end. I don't really use operators to be like, in terms of being good. I want thumbnail link. She didn't check my community page. I posted the image, so check my community page and you should be able to see it. Did they add more skins in the seasonal point shop? No, not really. How do I add someone as a mentee? You kind of have to find the new players. That's what it is. You find new players and you kind of do it. Someone added me. Oh, you added me? And you... Why do people do this? If you're gonna add me, at least, you know, have a spot open. Wait, did I add the person? Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm sorry. Maybe I had the person added already. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That's my bad. C is not a Nexon. Nexon has a 0 touch on a C server or the Taiwanese server. Nexon only look over the Korean server, so. I bet Twins and the Chiyu will get Banhammer next week. Yeah, like more people use it, it's gonna get banned. That's how the ban system works. You're like the only English YouTuber who played the Korean and knows what they're talking about. I think they're. I don't want to trash at a YouTuber. Honestly, I never watched any of them. I think I only watched a couple like people who plays PvP. I never watched those guide videos. I think I should because I think they probably have valid points. And if they don't, I can probably just say, maybe this is wrong. Maybe you want to fix it. I mean, they must know something. They got a lot of followers and viewers, so. I mean, and I think they have more like ratio than dislike ratio. So, and like I said, I'm never the best player in this game. Like, trust me. Like, you know, in a Korean server, just go on ranking. You know. I'm only like what, level 90 in this achievements. I think I'm kind of proud of my Shadow Palace ranking though. Yeah, that's the one part I'm kind of, you know, my like competition level comes in. Yeah, 65. Like if I'm in top 100, I'll accept that. That's pretty good, right? In top yeah. 60. I'm 66 now. God damn it. Oh, look at all these people, the same numbers. Like if I cut 1 second shorter, I can able to definitely be able to beat these guys. But as long as I'm in top 100, I think I'm okay with it. I'm probably like outclassed by this. Yeah, because I haven't done this in a while. I'm probably lower. Yeah. But I'm not the best player. Top 2%. I'm not the best player. I just like playing this game, you know. How much did I spend on this game? Honestly, if I don't count, okay, I mean, do you want me to count skins or do you not want me to count skins? Like, do you want me to only talk about like amount of money I spent for, let's say, like gear wise and character gacha wise? Because like skins, I think is a little bit different. I mean, I have a lot of skins, so I know I spend a lot of money in skins. So like, just look how many skins I have, you know. So if you include the skins, the number is probably bigger than it is. It's a level 100 max. I don't think so. Maybe it is actually. Maybe it is level 100 is max. There's level 100 in this game now? Okay, there is a level 100 in this game. I'm far away from that. Those people probably buy this all the time too. Like they probably play this game. Like like we're talking about like a whale. They probably have like $1 billion in their bank account, and they just has infinite amount of money flow. I don't have that. I'm not the best player. Like, trust me, if these Korean players knew how to speak English or they did YouTube, they probably have way more viewers than I do. So, let's see the progress bar. See, so we are getting some artifacts. So now we cleared this previous one. Now we are working towards the fourth one. So this is what the co-op mode is. You know, you work together, you level these stages up, you fill it up. I think sometime you can like buy extra if you want, but I usually do this if we really need to push hard. But since everyone got pretty strong now, like we never bet to buy extras anymore. In early games, yeah, we bought extra here and there. We made conversations. We decide who's gonna spend more this week, kind of thing. But other than that, no. This consortium is pretty nice. You know, we're pretty quiet. You know, we just play the game. You know, we co-op stuffs and we beat the goals. You know, that's how we do things. I will go back to answering questions again soon. Wow, my Amy video got 4,000 views. Okay, I might get targeted. Some people probably not happy. Give me a second. Which video do I want to play? I really like this song I learned yesterday. I wish I could be funny. Like there's this guy, he's like a Pakistani guy. God, he's just so funny. And he has like millions of viewers. I wish I could be funny like him. He just makes dumb shit, I'm not gonna lie. Like he makes dumb shit but it's so funny and it works. I wish I could be like that. Like I wish I could entertain people like he does. Like his videos are just so funny. This makes me like I enjoy myself watching his videos. Do you speak Korean? Yes, I can speak Korean. My accent is probably a little bit off though. Titan isn't playable anymore in Korean? Who says that? Titan is still really like... That's my hot take, but I think Titan is just broken. Well, Titan isn't broken, but Mac composition is broken, and Titan is definitely a part of it. Okay, I'll change my word. Titan is not broken. It's the what Titan is able to do within that Mac composition that makes him like broken. That's what makes it OP. But I don't get mad over stuff like that. Oh, I mean, people invest into Mac units, they're strong. Yes. I get mad. I would get mad if they say, oh, Mac units are weak. I'm like, that's when you say weak, like, what do you mean weak? Like, you have to be more specific if you want to talk about units being weak. What tank gear combo is it? Usually HP defense. How much did you spend if your skin don't count? I spent a lot early days. Like I'm talking about first couple months, because I really like fell in love with that game at the time. Like I was just spending money like crazy. You have no idea. I was just spending my money like water at the time. I just like spend my money like it's nothing. And I think around first couple months, I think I spent about $1,500, I think. Then I think by this time now, well, $1,500 that was counting skins too, so I don't know. I think overall, if I don't count skin, I feel like I may spend like I don't know, 2,500 maybe. Maybe 2,500 if I don't count skin. No, if I don't count skin, I don't think I spent 2,500. I think I maybe spent like, I don't know. Something like that. I just know I spent way more in Genshin. I played Genshin last. I mean, soldier team is definitely good. I mean, soldier units are definitely good. I wouldn't say soldier comps like they meta, but like soldier units are definitely meta. They get used all the time, like especially these guys. These soldiers here. Let's see. The admin soldiers are really good. So that's one of them. I'm talking on PvP only, by the way. This guy, Ironside, really OP with the mech units. And the Rhino comp. You know, people tend to think that Rhino is not mech unit. Rhino is mech unit, so. And this guy, the sniper guy, he's really good. Like he's really good. Like people use him all the time. He's really good. And another unit that's really good is him. I use him all the time. I finally him to 100 level 10, 110. He is complete, guys. He is complete. Someone called me a hobo. I got offended when someone called him hobo. He is not hobo. He just dressed cheap. It's not hobo. Come on. It's not hobo. Do you see hobos dressed up like that? Come on. What kind of hobo dressed up like this? Hobos do not dress up like this. Okay, maybe they... Maybe a little bit. No, but... Hobos does not have like a microphone on their face. Hobo's face does not look clean like this. This is not hobo. Oh, okay, I mean, he has some beards going on. And I don't know what his hair is like when he takes the hat off, but... That is not hobo, dude. What does the implant do? It increases their stats, so you really want to do that. Yeah, cooldown says for counter units. Attack speed usually for soldiers usually.
멀리 있는 사람을 쏜다고 실감이 덜 나진 않아. 이라도 마주치는다니 좀 잔상이.
Which mech units are in game right now? If you're looking for this SSR unit there, you're missing. I think this guy's missing. In Z server. Ifrit missing, which is OP. Then the Janos is missing. And Sigma is missing. This guy's pretty disgusting too. Not as itself, but when he gets up units, oh, he becomes a 3 unit cost. Oh yeah, this tank is scary. This tank is scary. I would like to see this guy get up units. I want to see what kind of thing would happen. I would like to know. Probably not good, but I would like to know what kind of thing would happen if he gets upped. The sniper guy was one of the latest soldier units to be added. There's actually more soldier unit coming in the future. For the scavenger team. Yeah, there's a scavenger team. Let me scavenger countess. Did I spell it right? I think I did. Yeah, it looks like this. Can you guys see it on the screen? I had the screen off. I didn't want to move that. Should always lock the screen. Yeah, it looks like this. Let me like. Yeah, they look like this. But that's the new soldier unit coming out in the future. Called scavenger units, I think. And that's one of the spoiler, but is there a point of tower units? Yeah, for sure. You build a 2 Sigma. It was a mistake. I never use it. I use it for 1 week, that I don't use it ever again. So I think Sigma is a good example of saying you don't really need a duplication within this game. Is Amy first wing worth my pity? If you want to play PvP, she's OP in PvP right now. So I would definitely say she's worth it if you want to play PvP. But if you don't want to do PvP, in PvE, I don't think she's really worth your like pity. I would definitely say. I would definitely say check out your other options in the future and see what you get. Do I play Arc Knights? I do. maybe you feel like in C server. Not in Korean server. They're a bunch of free to player within I think usually free to players are gated by within Korean server around, well, be mind this is pretty, this is a year and a half old server. I think I should go to bed soon, so it's 1:45. Oh my god, I should be going to bed. I should be going to bed. I meant, yeah, I'm too lazy. But I think usually, from my experience, free to players get locked around within this range. I think that's usually their like stock point. But if you get luckier they go up to like around here, I think. But that's usually they gated out here now. And the Grandmaster and Challenger is definitely someone who has every. No, actually, like even here, most people probably will most of units here. So yeah, but these areas, anything above diamonds, I think is definitely the whale tire area or dolphins. It's not like whales make that much difference in this game. I think dolphins and whales are pretty similar level. So okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna make a unit video so everyone could just stop ever ask me about it. Not because not that I want to answer a question, but I feel like I'm repeating myself. Unless any other balance patch happens to make other units better, Yuna is always going to be the top unit for PvE, because like, there's so many spots that she could be used in terms of endgame PvE, especially Shadow Palace, that you just gonna use her. Like, I show so many like every time you show me play a Shadow Palace, you always see me use a Yuna. Like this path, like just look how long this texts are. It's insane. Okay, I'll just briefly explain this passive skill. So what do you see that 2%? So every second she shreds enemies' health by 2% every single second. Well, it doesn't work on boss, but Shadow Palace doesn't really have a boss either, so the main enemies, they get shredded. Not many enemies, every single enemy within her range, they get shredded 2% every single second. that alone is OP. And when she uses her skills, she heals herself. Like, that's just stupid. That's just stupid. That's enough. She's just cool unit. She's the babe. That's all I need to say. That's all I need to say. Even in PvP, yes, even worse in PvP, but she is not that great within PvP right now because there are so many good sniper units that she won't be able to tank those hits, and she will just get, you know, summoned and get killed by snipers, and that's it. So yeah, she's not that good within PvP anymore. So maybe she'll get buffed. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt myself about her getting buffed. Like, if she gets further buffed from here, with the PvE side, I don't know. She'll be even more better. Does free to get gated in other contests other than PvP? No, not really. Maybe in the Consortium co-op battles that you feel like you're doing not much contribution, but that's how you balance out. So in our Consortium, the guild thing, we definitely have a newer players. So we let them hit the lower level stages, so they can, you know, so they have purpose. Just because you're a low level does not mean you can't do anything. You know, you can hit the lower tier level artifacts farming dungeons to, you know, help you towards to build up. Then you also are able to, you know, hit the lower level bosses to actually participate, you know. So PBU wise, Shadow Palace definitely that you can definitely have certain free-to-player units. You're definitely able to do it and clear it. But like having stuff like Yuna, that's gonna like help you even more as a free-to-player that just to clear everything. That's why I always say I save for Yuna, because like I think Shadow Palace is probably what the most people gonna have a trouble with, and she's just there to save your day. But sometimes the strikers are banned, if she can't come out, then you might have trouble. But then you gotta turn to your other options and figure things out. Like if you're not looking for auto comp, you should always be able to find your way somehow. Do you have a C account? Yeah, I should log into my C account actually. But I think people just want to see my Korean account today, so. Trust me, I'll try to make a video. I'll try to make a finished video about her tomorrow. But just be aware, there will be no PvP gameplay of her. Not the live PvP. I kind of feel like she'll get buffed next month. I kind of feel like she'll get buffed next month. And I kind of feel like they're going to put a debuff related stuff on her thing. Yeah, I kind of feel like current Amy situation where people say, oh, she's too OP with her debuff or other units as well. I feel like, yeah, they're gonna use her as the counter for those debuff. Because, I mean, she specializes in the debuff thing, so I kind of feel like, and she's really bad unit right now, especially for Awakening units. So if anything, I feel like they're gonna make her into better units by giving her key essential debuff ability. But 5 costs, I feel like they probably will lower it to 4 costs, because 5 costs debuff cleans units. I don't know. I don't know. That sounds like a really bad deal actually. Yeah, I think it has to be at least 4 costs. I think 4 costs and able to clean some debuff, I think should be pretty essential key parts of the PvP. No, other than that, I'd probably not. You gonna do Gauntlet in this PvP? I mean, I guess I could. Drain this Gauntlet points. Do they all have gears? Except her.
축성을 받아야겠네요.
Probably asking for Amy. Ah, mother effing Albion. Ah, really? Drop the Jake. Drop him. Drop the beat. Okay. Oh, okay, Albion. That OP.
좀 이르네요.
이해하지 못해도 돼요.
The god is here.
어차피 사라질 텐데.
I think this guy's auto comp though, so winning doesn't really make me feel good when knowing he's just auto comp. Yeah, he's auto comp, so it's not even trying. It's just me trying hard against the people like him. Goodbye. As Awaken, you've been worth getting. If you want to play PvP, sure, but if you don't really care about PvP, no, not really. Not even. He's more a PvP character, so. He's more a PvP character than the PvE. Yeah, he's not a god. When I call him god, it's just a meme for me, okay? Well, he in terms of story, he's kind of like a god, I guess. God doesn't mean like he thinks he's like all powerful and stuff. Kind of sense that in the story, probably he could probably get his ass whipped by some powerful enemies. That's my kind of best guess when it comes to story. I want to use it.
제가 직접 할게요.
Don't fight against the god, just accept the fact you're never gonna win. Oh no. Oh no. Trusted too much on the god himself. Niall is definitely really good, I think. Niall's definitely the one that causes the ship to blow up. I don't know if I'm comfortable using Niall this week though. She just came out, that's why you didn't see her most likely. She just came out like a day ago. Yeah, pro, yeah, she definitely got the get over here kind of deal. I mean Titan is your awakened units, I think. The 6 cost units. But sometime, yeah, they run like Nayubin along with the other units. I was able to take out Amy with the Nayubin right there though. Sadly, that was not enough. Ba, ba, ba. Oh no. 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 Oh wait, no, he dodged the debuff. Get over here. Yeah, come over here. Get here. Oh no. Use the D. No, but yes, Iuri. Yes. See? I win. Ah, come on. Don't do this to me. If you're gonna do this, I'm gonna do this too, you know. I won. Yep. How they handle the buff and nerfs? They usually buff units to make the existing units. Let's say if there's OP units, they usually buff units to kind of units like that. But yeah, Yuri is good. She's really good. She's really good in PvPing. Yeah. She's only 3 cost. People joke that she's awakening units. She's a awakening ranger. For 3 cost units, she's insane though. Like, it's actually pretty stupid how strong she is. It's actually pretty stupid how strong she is. It really is, if I think about it. Let's see, soldiers are pretty good. It's able to win me games. You say they're spamming Naibin, but no. Like, this other side Naibin gets murdered by my ranger. She's a soldier counter. Counter soldier. Soldier counter. Counter soldier. Only people...
선명한 쾌락은
I think that's probably a bad choice. Probably bad choice! Get that laser beam going on. Yes.
여러분과 함께 강화하기엔 좀 이런 거래.
시끄럽군요. 조용하게 만들어드릴게요.
Kill her. Yes. You got him. She got that hit going. Oh no. Really?
내가 일으켜줄게.
Ow. Ow. Am I gonna win this? Yep, I won. Bam. Flame shot. Done. Up. Dead, dead, dead. See, I told you Yudi's really good. She's definitely the 3-cost counter awakening units. Yeah, or soldier awakening, what do you want to call it? Am I Korean? No. I am not Korean. Am I gonna take Arkema stars? I don't know. I don't know about the game. I think art is okay. I don't really... the art is not really for me. Gameplay wise, it just looks like... it looks like a Puzzles and Dragon, but on the chessboard. The confusion kind of carried my game right there. That for sure. This ship is OP though. Yeah, I have no ways to counter that goddamn ship. Oh wow, okay. That is unexpected.
뭐가 낚였나 봐야지. 걸렸다.
No, not even yet. Yeah, he's gonna kill her. Oh, Yuna. What? 4 awakening units? What the heck? Did Jake just pull that off? Oh my god. I'm done, I think. Oh, I lost. Wow. How many awakenings was this person using? Like 5? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Soin is still pretty good. Is that the... I want to see how many units he was using. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow, this guy was going full out. Oh my lord, this is more a joke. That's more funny. I did not expect that actually. That was actually a really good surprise attack. Fuck off. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. It's not good. Yeah, I got outclassed. I'm not sure if I should set Amy leader. And I'm not sure if I use a Naya this week. Don't know. Decisions after decisions to make. Don't know. He's more a meme, I guess. Or just a meme. It gets hard to understand, but he's more a meme. I mean, he's okay. Like, he could pull up. Like, that was actually pretty good burst damage. But it's more of like, just a meme. It's just more of a meme than anything else. I can definitely use something like this instead, though. I can probably use something like this instead. Okay. I decided. I have decided. I declare war against these people with Nayo. I have decided. I have decided. Okay, skill recharge somewhere. There it is. There it is. The last piece. Where can I put it up from? There it is. Let's go. Let us go. Like Amy's terms of quality of the units is pretty good. Guys, it's not a Wallace god. Like, as long as you play the game. If he has a Wallace god, if he's Amy, it would be definitely level 110. Oh no, you don't. No, you don't. Oh no. Naya, go, 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 go. Kill them. Kill them, Nayo. Yes! Yes! She is doing her work now. Yeah, go to the ship. Go, Jake! Ah. Couldn't deploy my Jake fast enough. Oh man, Nayo feels so good. No, if you watch my video about Amy, I don't think she's that good with the PB. Like she can do some crazy pull off, I think, if you use her right. But yeah, I don't know. Like I don't feel like really need her. Like I wouldn't lie to you. Like I keep forgetting the word I'm trying to say. Like if I put her here instead of Queen, this comp will go boom and I won't be even able to do anything. Like she is very RNG units, both in PvP and PvE, and the RNG can break my auto comp so easy. Like if you were planning to use her in the manual way, I can see her being really good. But if you want to manual your farming maps, then I don't know. Like this even works. Like even this comp works. Like there's no point. There is no point of trying hard, really. There's no need for awakening units. Harim, and I can probably put something else on RT. Probably don't even need a gear on RT. I'm just throwing trash gears. Let me just throw in some trash gears on her. Yeah, that's my latest video on Amy. Unintentionally lolly scod. Unintentional lolly scod. Man, guys, this is the autocom. I'm not doing anything. I'm just moving my screen. I'm not like pulling out units here. So at the end of the day, you want to make sure this farming dungeon is auto. So yeah, my leader is Sylvia. It's her with the Children's Day skin. I should have put ranger units. I think if I put ranger units, I'll be able to take on the Hound faster. Yeah, I think that was my previous comp. Yeah, I don't think RT actually did much within this comp. But other units are more essential than the awakening units. Like awakening units are not essential for endgame PvP. 1.4 million damage, 1.2 million damage. You don't need awakening units to run these maps, basically. But it helps. It helps. I'm not gonna lie, it helps. But Amy doesn't really contribute at all, like I said in the video. Like, other units will do much better. Like, I don't know why you will use her within the here. I wouldn't. I mean, if you want to, could, but I wouldn't.
저한텐 친구의 선물이 제일 소중해요.
Whatever. I guess I'll turn to the purple gears.
저한텐 친구의 선물이 제일 소중해요.
There we go.
친구의 선물이
Yeah, she'll be definitely really good in this setting, actually. Yeah, Hayame should be definitely pretty good around a setting like this. But Yuna, basically Yuna is doing at least like 2 people's work by herself. And 2 people is underestimating. I would say even like 3 people's work by herself. Look at the health goes away. She just chips away at every enemy's health with her Firebird debuff. So let me slow down a bit. I don't know if you can see it. But if you see enemy, they get this fire icon and like the burning effects on them. That's what reduces their health. So if the enemies are within her range, they all get this fire debuff and they constantly lose health. Oh no, I got backdoored. Yeah, Yuna is able to heal herself. Shinja is really good. She is pretty good unit to trigger operator skills, and her passive buff is really good, so. Now the Amy is definitely really good in here. I can give you that for sure. In this map, 110%. I'll give hands to her. She's really good in here. Yeah, Amy's really good in this right here.
이건 너무 난폭해 보이지 않아?
Amy's actually really good in here. But other than here, no.
만나뵙게 되어 영광이에요.
So Amy's gonna come here. Should be able to pull Yubin. And able to, yeah, take him. Now Yubin is on your side, just doing damage. And as a Yuna comes out, as he gets revived it, Yuna is gonna take him out because he at the front. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. And that's it. Yeah, Sana is useful, not usable. Well, like I said, Yuna carries PBE contents like this, so yeah, I will definitely say Yuna is the best. No other units carries PvP like a PBE like her. So it's up to you. I'm not here to make your decisions. But if you want my advice on it, I definitely say she's the top units. Definitely say top units. Definitely 100%. 거기 내 자리.
뭐 이 정도면 써줄만하네.
Yuna all the way, no other questions. Unless they buff other units. No other questions. No other questions or answers, nothing. A mother. I hate this bug. Well, it's not a bug, I think, but. Yuna banner was back like a month ago, so maybe within. I don't know. Not too long, probably. The ship destroyer, Nile. Can I speak Korean? I mean, I can. My accent's probably not perfect though. But I think I am done for today. There's no new PvP mode yet. You have to wait until next month. It was part of developer notes. Like I said, I even said it. They said July update. It's June right now, so. Yeah, they set up these teams so they can clear things faster. Yeah, Niall is good. Dawn, I think go for like which ship should I say? Go for Kami Enterprise. I think Enterprise is the one you want the most, I think. Oh, the confusion thing is actually so stupid. Making Rhino turn back against it. That is so funny though. Jesus Christ. That is so funny. Oh, next one. I'm assuming it's an admin banner. Like old admin banners. So old Easuyeon and Nayubin along with the admin soldiers here and there. Unless they do separate banners for all these three. I can see them do that.
그게 뭐죠? 요약 필요하신 분?
생존이 곧 승리죠.
Well, Queen meta was the thing, and that's, like I said, that's what Amy was tend to break. She was meant to change that meta where you deploy Queen and deploy Defender and just let until her ultimate charges up. Uses her ultimate, most likely you are going to win. Most likely, I say. Because it doesn't guarantee you.
에이, 뭔진 몰라도 해치워주마. 성실함도 미는 자의 미덕이라는
Most likely you would win if you do that. So. Okay, this is the last song and we'll close the stream. But thanks all for hanging out. The stream got longer than it's supposed to be. Thank you so much for always coming today. I really enjoyed talking to you guys and we had a lot of fun today, I think. Yeah, we'll see what it comes. Just like any other awakening units, I think. I think Nayubin actually counters it pretty well, though. The Amy is so funny though. Oh, like her like sticking her tongue out and stuff. It's pretty metal. It just looks like a psychopath. I think she is a psychopath. Actually, I don't think she's a psychopath. I think she's deeper than that. I don't think it's her act, but at the same time, I don't think she's like evil. She didn't really kill people, even in that little story that she was appeared in. Yeah, it's like 2 a.m. in the morning. I should sleep. I've been streaming for 5 hours, almost 4 hours, so. Yeah, if you're free to play unit, if you're free to player, or if you're free to player, I will definitely say skipper and go for other one. Yeah, maybe she is crazy. Yeah, short stream my ass, right? And I got too long. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. I'm just gonna read